Carter Rutenbar will lead off. Camden Koziel batting in the 3-hole. He is the offensive leader and a veteran presence in this lineup for the Razorbacks. Butch Thompson talked about the fact that it's been a slow build. This one hit sharply to short. Backhanded by McCrane. Long throw just in time at first base to get Sousa for the second out. Gets him to chase the high fastball. A foul tip held on by Fralick, and a good start on the mound for Andreas Alvarez, making his first start in the SEC. Rembert hits it hard past the third baseman Pompey out into left field, and that's the first hit of the game. Three-quarter swing on a ball that's down, ends up in the dirt. Throw to first in time to end the inning.
That's the one thing he mentioned. He goes, I love these guys. I'm glad that we're kind of on the road.
Helfrich drew the walk to start the inning. He stands at first base. And that's a swing and a miss for Stewart. Second strikeout of the night. This one gets away at first base. Springman's going to have to run it down, and will do so down by the tarp. On the ground to the right side, fielded by Rembert. Covering at first is Alvarez, and Arkansas strands a runner here in the top of the second. It really is four starting pitchers are all sophomores. Guevara up the middle, that's a base hit. Leadoff man on base for Auburn. Full count pitch coming to Madrigal. There goes the runner. Ball lifted into the air, shallow center field, and that's going to drop for a base hit, and Auburn's got something going here in the bottom of the second. Back-to-back singles to start the inning. Outstanding as a freshman out of the bullpen. Strike three called. Paints on the inside corner with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball for the first out of the inning.
Wow.
McCrane hits this one. Chance for two. Koziel steps on the bag, throws to first for the inning-ending double play. That's exactly what Gabe Gackle needed.
It is a sight to see.
On the ground, and that is off the glove of Pompey at third base. Tried to go backhand going toward the bag, and looked like it hit off the heel of the glove. Been one of the standard bearers for what it's supposed to feel like, or what it can feel like at the ballpark. Pompey goes down. Well, he said, I had to think about that for a few weeks. Strike three called. Alvarez with his fifth punch out of the game. 6 of 7 hitters that he's gotten to 2 strikes. They've gotten an out. This ball lifted out into that deep gap in left field. Bob Terrell hauls it in and then sends a souvenir up top. He's given up 3 hits, but has not allowed a run working here at the bottom of the third inning. This one hits sharply past the third baseman, Pompey, down into the corner, and that's extra bases for Bristol Carter. He plays the game with a flare, fired up, standing out at second base. Much better so far tonight than he was against Florida a week ago. Now ball to the right side. That's fielded by Sousa. That'll move the runner over, and they're 2 down in the inning.
No free passes thus far.
Rembert goes after the first pitch. It's a fly ball out to right field. Stewart moving over toward the line. He'll make the catch, and once again, Auburn strands at a runner.
A lot of great downward angle, and he's maintained the arm speed too.
This ball lifted out to right field. Mason McCrane on the run. Ballpark not going to hold it. Arkansas on the board as the Razorbacks get a home run and take a 1-0 lead. Ryder Helfrich with his 10th long ball of the season.
Well, not a surprise. The man that they lean on in the middle of this lineup destroys that pitch to the opposite field. My goodness, that's fastball middle and elevated, and no ballpark is holding that one for that All-American. Wow. Exhale a little bit. We'll see if the Hogs can take advantage.
This ball hit hard out of right center field. A base hit for Zach Stewart. So the home run and then a loud single for Stewart.
For Andreas Alvarez.
And now he hits Reese Robinette in the foot. Full count now to Christian Turner. And he gets a swing and a miss. That's a big strikeout, out number 2 in the inning.
And relying on the fundamentals.
There's a swing and a pitch in the dirt. It's scooped up by Fralick. He'll toss it down to first. And a big-time bounce back from Alvarez.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Dave Van Horn. This ball hit high out to left field. Turner at the track, jumps up, and it's off of his glove. That's going to be a hit. A leadoff double for Bub Terrell. Second inning in a row that Auburn has had a double.
See it slowed down a bit. He does everything fundamentally right. There's no other step he could have taken, and I don't even think you could say he overran it.
Your pitcher, you don't want to give in on that.
I said, I was honest.
Check swing again, this time no appeal. Guevara able to hold up. It's a full count walk. Arkansas leading it 1-0. That fastball misses down and in, and the bases are loaded for Auburn with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. This ball lifted out to left field. Turner in that deep part of the gap. That's going to be deep enough to get Terrell home. Also for Guevara to go from second to third, and Auburn ties it up with a sacrifice fly.
Situational baseball right here to be able to get to the bottom of the zone.
No! Check swing. No! Crane able to hold up. Strike three called. Just laid the fastball in there for out number 2 in the inning. McCrane goes away looking. The 1-2 to McCrane. Runner going. Fake throw to second. In fact, Auburn was trying to kind of bait that throw to second base to steal a run. Trying to fight all the way back and give up just a run in the inning. He gets a ground ball left side, backhanded by Kojal. Long throw across in time to get McCrane and in the inning.
Their ace and Marciano tomorrow.
That is strikeout number 8 of the night for Andreas Alvarez. He's now 2 off his career high.
He has looked fantastic.
Second time that TJ Pompey has struck out tonight. This one hit on the ground through the 6 hole. Shortstop McCrane was pulled up the middle. Sousa from Hawaii. There goes the runner, swing and a miss. Throw to second is in time. What a seed from Freilich. My goodness.
Just another Thursday at Plainsman Park. Check out catch release accuracy. What a play.
This ball hit out to second. The shift was on. That's actually McCrane, the shortstop, that grabs it.
And they go to that bullpen, too.
And that's ball 4. The leadoff man on base for the 4th inning in a row for Auburn. Fakes as if he's going to go and then takes off. Now a throw to second and safe. Freilich rips it out to right field. Stewart coming in, and he can't make the catch. Had the ball right there in his glove, couldn't haul it in. Carter going to try to score from second. The throw to the plate, not in time. And Auburn takes a 2-1 lead on an RBI double from Chase Freilich. And it's low, and that's the second walk of the inning. 3 straight have reached safely to start the inning for Auburn. Terrell lines it up the middle, base hit. They'll slam on the brakes at third base with Freilich, and Auburn has the bases loaded still with nobody down. 4 home runs on the year. He rips this one out to left field, a base hit. Freilich comes home to score. Everybody else moves up 90 feet. An RBI single for Eric Guevara, and Auburn leads it 3-1. Madrigal behind 0-2, and he goes down on strikes. 0-2 pitch lifted to left field. That's a base hit. It's going to score at least 1, probably 2 here. Bub Terrell hits the bag at third. He comes to the plate. Throw not in time. It's a 2-run single. Again with 2 strikes for Bingaman, and Auburn leads it 5-1.
Absolute backbreaker. What a job by Bingaman. And that one just too much of the middle of the plate. Beautiful job.
The 0-1 to McCrane. In the dirt, gets away, and both runners on base will move up. Guevara to third, Bingaman to second.
You're asking for trouble.
Full count. On the ground, right side, infield was in. Coming home to score is Guevara. Also coming home to score, Bingaman. Throw gets away, trying to take an extra base. Safe out at second. Mason McCrane with a 2-run single picks up an extra bag on the throwing error. 3-1. On the ground, up the middle, a base hit for Brandon McCrane. Mason hits the bag at third. He'll come home to score, and it's now 8-1 on an RBI single from Brandon McCrane. Runner goes, ball grounded. No throw to second because of the runner moving. Eves gets it over to first base.
Do it to an SEC foe on night one of the series.
This ball hit to first, handled there by Robinette. He handled that short hop well, steps on the bag. Fralick retired, and that ends the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Camden at Kojal. And he chases one up. Goes down on strikes. That is the 9th strikeout of the night.
Right down the line.
Helfrich's been on base twice, and he rips this one to left field. That's going to be off the green monster. That is going to be the loudest, longest single, perhaps, that Helfrich hits this year. 1 down in the inning. Helfrich at first. Zach Stewart, the full count pitch. It misses outside. That's ball 4, and Arkansas has first and second with 1 down in the inning. Graves, the left-hander out of Jackson, Tennessee. This ball hit through the right side of the infield past Rembert. Base runners will go station to station, and Arkansas has them loaded with still just 1 down in the inning. Arkansas with the bases loaded and 1 out. The full count pitch. Strike 3 called. A fastball right at the knees over the heart of the plate. The 1-2. It is another curveball. This one backhanded it short by McCrane. The throw across in time. Arkansas leaves them loaded. Strike 3 called. Terrell goes away looking. It's leading 6-3 over Florida in the bottom of the 7th. This ball hit high, deep to right center field. Stewart on the run. That ball is gone. Eric Guevara goes the opposite way for his 5th home run of the year. It's a solo shot, and it's now 9-1. Auburn Tigers in front.
Well, they are flexing now, and if you are a fan of triple-digit exit velo and high intensity, how about 109 off the bat?
This ball hit high into the air to center field. New jogging in. He'll make the catch, and that ends the inning. Father Lance Cormier, a star at Alabama. LJ gets a swing and a miss for a strikeout of Peck, and a good start to his outing.
Steady as she goes.
Strike 3 called. Rutenbar thought it was ball 4. That's back-to-back strikeouts for LJ Cormier out of the pen here in the top of the 7th. This ball hit high in the air to right field. McCrane going back. He's going to settle shy of the warning track. He'll make the catch, and it's a clean 1-2-3 inning. Commodores in front 9-8.
That tracks.
Chopper picked up by the catcher.
Wow.
And a throw from Helfrich. Boy, he played that beautifully.
Oh, ended up facing him a time or two in my career.
Kojal leading off, hits this one on the ground out into right field. A base hit for the Razorbacks shortstop. This ball ripped out into left field. A base hit for Ryder Helfrich. A 3-hit night for the Razorbacks catcher, who is just so incredibly talented.
This is college baseball.
Next swing, strike 3. Not going to get the momentum there.
Just think, if you're going to go back to the hotel tonight, you want to have something positive to hang your hat on.
You really can do that, though, with 16 schedules. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be hard for the next 6 weeks. Yes.
That's how you do it.
Outside, ball 4, and Carter takes all his gear off with authority as he jogs down to first base.
Come on.
Auburn was 2 for 20 with runners in scoring position last week against the in-state rival Alabama. I'll take UConn and Texas. This ball out to left field, and that's going to be off the wall. Turner will run it down as Rembert goes into second head first with a slide. 10-1, and Bub Terrell takes that one inside. That's going to allow Rembert to move up 90 feet. And he said he's just scratching the surface. He hits it high into the air to shallow center field. Rembert standing on the bag at third. He's going to tag up and try to score. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's perfect, and that is an out at home plate. An outfield assist for Micah New. The tag applied by Helfrich. It's 10-1, and we go to the ninth. From Andreas Alvarez. First pitch, or the first at bat, grounded to third. The throw across, and Auburn is 2 outs away.
Both these teams felt like they needed a series win.
Alexander Peck goes down swinging for the second time in a 3-game series to Alabama. This one lined out to left field. A good defensive piece of hitting there by Rutenbar. He's going to cruise into second base with a double. And Arkansas says we're not done quite yet. And again, Auburn a strike away from finishing this one off.
Really well done all the way around pitching-wise tonight, as Rutenbar is going to take third.
That would be fielder's indifference. If Sousa reaches safely, we'll see Kojul again at the plate. Sousa lines this one out into left center field. On the run, Carter not going to get there. He'll cut it off as Sousa goes in with a stand-up double. Arkansas gets a run back. It's now 10-2 in the top of the ninth. This one is hit high in the air to left field. Bub Terrell on the run. He's going to get to the track. Still backing up. He'll make the catch. And that ends the inning, and it ends the ball game. Auburn snaps that 4-game losing skid with a 10-2 victory. They're back to 500 in conference play.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the college baseball content, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Thank you.